Hi, this is James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, here to talk about this producer. Now, I've talked about two of these particular bottlings, two vintages of Magnificat. And Franciscan Estate is the producer, Highway 29, and it was one of the first wineries that I entered into and visiting way back when, and really enjoyed that visit and always have enjoyed the barrel room. It's absolutely beautiful and evocative, and it's that kind of quintessential barrel room that you want to have a dinner in. I haven't had a dinner in there yet, but that is the goal someday to do that. Founded in 1975, they have 240 acres of Oakville property for their vineyard site. Well-known producer. This is a 24th vintage of Magnificat. So every year, it's a meritage blend, and it changes on a yearly basis. Most often, everything except Cabernet Franc, although there are some vintages that do contain that. More often not in that, which is allowed by meritage rules, but more often you're going to find obviously the Cabernet Sauvignon, Petit Verdot, Malbec, and Merlot. Now, it's a really beautiful, gorgeous wines. They're one of the top tier wines, and widely available. You can find this, I've seen this in many states and major cities and throughout the United States. So they're also producing Cuvée Sauvage Chardonnay, a Cabernet Sauvignon Oakville, Merlot, Chardonnay, and well, the Cuvée Sauvage, I'll just reference back to that, is their top tier Chardonnay, and they have an Oakville Chardonnay as well as a Sauvignon Blanc. And they also produce some wines that you can only get there. One is called Stylus Cabernet Sauvignon, Clos Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon, Oakville Cabernet Sauvignon, Winemakers Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon, a port. Something called Fountain. It's a mix of 75% Sauvignon Blanc, 13% Muscat Canelli, and 12% Malvasia Bianca, and a rosé as well, I might add, which I've never tasted, and I got to taste that at some point. But it's a fun place to visit. It's centrally located. It's easy to get to, and it's something that I need to pay a visit. I haven't been there in quite some time. But really, Janet Meyer's a winemaker, a superbly not just a very approachable, nice winemaker, but just a very knowledgeable one, producing a well-crafted bottle of wine in each of the categories that they produce wines in. And for me, Magnificat is kind of that artistic blend. It is that artistic way, and not to say that other wines that are maybe 100% Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc are not artistic, because there always comes into that play of how that Sauvignon Blanc or Chardonnay or Merlot is going to taste. But there's also some quality to a blend such as this wine, and I love the name, and I've said that before in previous videos, is that that is the quintessential moment of being able to masterfully create a wine that is drinkable upon release and also drinkable years later, and that succeeds in this level. So definitely take a visit. Pay attention to the barrel room, because it's one of my favorite places to visit there. And for more wine reviews, please go to jamesthewineguy.com. Please subscribe to my videos on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, Pinterest. Salud.